So this is a product I created that I really love. I'm really passionate about it because I found that in relationships, we often don't know the right questions to ask, or we're afraid to ask certain questions. So I created this so that couples would have a vehicle or a way of asking questions that would just allow them to get to know one another better. So when you open them up, you'll see that right away, there's a section that is the instructions on how to use it. Now I'd say quick red flag if they don't want to play the game. So you can already swipe left if they say, I don't want to play that card game, bye. All right, so you take out the cards, there's 4 sections. I'll walk through what those are. But one of the most genius things about this deck is it actually fits your phones. So you throw them in there, you close the box, and that way you're present with one another. In the research, what they see is that even if a phone is face down on the table or in your pocket, it actually prevents you from being more vulnerable in the conversation. We took care of that. The cards are broken into 4 sections. And they're broken into these 4 sections because it's sort of like the natural evolution of the depth of how a relationship or a conversation would go, especially in the dating process. So the first section is foreplay. And these are just lighthearted questions to spark connection, whether you're on a first date or having fun with friends or just reminiscing with a partner. They're really fun, sort of lighthearted questions. The next section is called Building Chemistry, and they're designed to do just that, to figure out what commonalities you have, to spark a reaction, to get to know one another beyond the surface. The third section is called Diving Deeper. And I mean, this is about going to the things that are really important, getting to the grit, getting to the core. We often don't get to these questions if we're left to ourselves to ask them. This is why I love this deck, because you don't know what's gonna come out as the next question, and it allows you, so you're not just experiencing that spontaneity and excitement and adventure that's really important for connection. All these questions are designed to make sure that you're having fun, to make sure that you're laughing, to make sure that we're enjoying the process that is getting to know one another and relating. Now the last section is guiltily my favorite. It's called Too Much Information. They're questions that are funny, they're questions that are ridiculous, and they're just really, honestly, it's my favorite part because I think that one of the most important parts of life is levity, is bringing joy to life. And so these cards all put together are sort of the perfect adventure on the dating process. If you're single, if you're in a relationship, they're great to get to know your partner on a deeper level. And you know, we all know that when you're in a long-term relationship, we're growing, we're changing, our partner's growing, they're changing. When we're asking these questions, when we go out on a date, we bring these cards, it doesn't even matter if it's the same question that we heard a year ago, because the answer will likely be different. And that's what maintains connection, is this continued sense of curiosity. And if you're a group of friends, they're great to stimulate conversation. They're a great way to get to know one another. From a dating perspective, they're just exceptional at getting to establish if there's deal breakers present, red flags, commonalities, green flags, and just making sure that your dating intentions are the same, that you're looking for the same thing to help you sort through your dating process faster. I mean, that's one of the most important things, is spending time with people that you want to create a relationship with, so you don't waste your time with someone who's not a good match. The cards help facilitate figuring that out fast.